Better to die on one's feet than to live on one's knees. That means you have to respect. Better to die on one's feet means in your own feet. To die means to remove unnecessary thing. They say you hear from this ear and then leave it from this ear. That is the death. What is needed only you give. Better to die on one's feet means the duck who goes to catch the prey. She catches the prey along with the dirt and the sand and keeps the prey in between her beak and allows the dirt to go. That death, that cleansing. Better to die on one's feet than to live on one's knees, in the sense, even if there is food in the front of you in a plate, and in a function you go, food is served first and fruits are served second. Better to die on one's feet means on your, what you understood about the truth is to eat the fruits first and then have the food. To drink water half an hour before and 1 hour after. To chew the food properly, they said you have to drink the food and eat the water. Drink the food, when you chew it properly so your teeth become strong, your gums will not bleed, and the mechanical digestion happens in your mouth. Yes. When it mixes up with your saliva, it is chemical digestion. First digestion already happened. Then there won't be constipation. Constipation is dying on one's knees, means you are begging and living on another person's samskriti, another person's thought, not the truth. Jean-Paul Charles Aimé Sartre, born on 21st June 1905 in Paris, in France, died on 15th April 1980 in Paris, in France, was a French philosopher, playwright, novelist, screenwriter, political activist, biographer and literary critic. He was one of the key figures in the philosophy of existentialism and phenomenology and one of the leading figures in the 20th century French philosophy and Marxism. His work has also influenced sociology, critical theory, post-colonial theory and literary studies and continues to influence these disciplines. Jean-Paul Sartre said, better to die on one's feet than to live on one's knees. You have to die for you to be born, not the rebirth. To be born means if you already have taken so much borrowed knowledge, then you have to die, means you have to remove that clutters from your brain. Those are clutters, that is not your own. Better to die on one's feet than to live on one's knees. Your constipation came because let thy food be thy medicine. That food of your samskriti adjust to your body. I know some people come to me, they say they won't touch any food. They won't touch any food because the parents told them not to eat anything from outside. Or to escape, they said, I have BP, sugar, so I will not touch anything. They were so clean too, but they go back home, they eat only their food. They carry the water bottle. But at home, the mother calls me and says, Guruji, Swamiji, please save my son, has got problems, kidney problems, this problem. Because in the Samskriti, in the house, they are on the knees, on one's knees. They are getting carried away by what their Gurujis have said. If the Gurujis have practiced naturopathy and understand, let thy food be thy medicine, then it is correct. But following naturopathy, understanding naturopathy makes you to understand everything healthy. Then you practice this one, and we go out also. Better to die on one's feet, so that you don't get constipated. When you get constipation, then you know your death started outside, because you are on the knees in front of the doctor, in front of the pharmaceutical companies, and then in front of your bank to take loan even to survive. Better when you have cleansed your own self, you do not need an ayah to come and clean your house. Ayah in the sense bringing a corona from outside into your house. Why don't you clean and you can sweat it? Why don't you wash so you can sweat it, and you and your cloth lives together? Otherwise, if you make another person wash, then your death started, because you are not getting exercise. Flowing water, fresh water, stagnant water, your body flowing non-stop. What Milka Singh said is, don't stand, move, don't sit, move. You cannot run, walk, but walk, move. This was all the philosophy throughout. But be conscious. Better to die on one's feet than to live on one's knees. Once you understood the naturopathy, then our Ayurveda is very good. Not that other foreign imported, nothing wrong in foreign imported. But first understand the love of your wife and husband and your family and the joint family. That if you understood, then that imported medicine people will not tell, Muchubai, shut your mouth, keep quiet to our gurus. Shut your mouth, your Ayurveda is stupid, your naturopathy, shut your mouth, keep quiet. This you will not hear. They were taken, they sold their product, yes, and we bought it. It was all junk food. Those medicines were junk food. They created a hurry-burry, gooseberry, and we lived with the remote control. We were on the knees, but we were thinking, blah, 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 we're talking. We were on the knees because we didn't follow the Samskriti. And then now they're telling we'll put 1,000 crore or $1,000 million fine on you if you open your mouth. Shut your mouth. Even in our schools, we are telling you, Muchubai, shut your mouth. Muchubai. Parents also. One time in my school, my senior students went and told the baby children, please, guest is there, keep quiet. Keep quiet with the finger on your mouth, on the lips. And one person who came and told me, Mr. Rakum, Guruji, Babaji, Swamiji, why you are telling the children to keep quiet? I said, I did not tell the seniors. No, let the children make noise. Because why, when the children are making noise, they are creating an energy around over here, and they are practicing their language, and we can go and listen and understand how to correct it up and which volume to be used. Allow them, yes, allow them. You are not on your knees, yes. They were telling this same shut your mouth, keep quiet teachers in all the schools, and then the political leaders and the police department, everybody, Muchubai, and that reflected in that imported kings telling, if you don't shut your mouth, and we will sell the product through, and you buy it. Better to die on one's feet than to live on one's knees, yes, instead of taking another, like the Japanese, they wear the pants, shirt, suit, coat, tie, go to the office. The moment they come back to the house, they remove the pants, shirt, suit, coat, tie out. Only the Japanese traditional dress, and on the floor, and only the ofuro, hot and cold water bath, Japanese food. Even though the Japanese, when they go any part of the world, they reach Narita airport, they first look around for the onigiri, that is a rolled sticky rice. It's not tasty, but the Samskriti, teach your children Samskriti, then you will not be on your knees. That was Jean-Paul Sartre said, better to die on one's feet than to live on one's knees. Go back to your family, love your family, grow your own medicine plants. Then there is happiness, and this is my 4 and 45th.